Hey guys, welcome to my review of this week's episode 5 of Marvel's WandaVision. I really enjoyed this episode. After spending all of last week with Sword, I wondered if this week we were going to go back to exclusively living in Wanda's dream world. I was wrong, and I'm glad I was wrong. I think it would have been a step backwards had they done so. Instead, they gave us a perfect blend of the two. One half being the WandaVision show, the other half being a Marvel Studios sci-fi drama. Both halves, of course, were done really well. Of course, in Wanda's world, we continue the sitcom plots in the style of the 80s and maybe a bit of the 90s as well. But now that Wanda has become more aware of what is going on, things are starting to unravel more and more. It's debatable, but I think the idea seems to me that she wasn't fully aware of what was happening at first. Like, maybe after stealing Vision's body, she just went completely insane and didn't realize it was all fake until Sword started interfering, like we saw last week. Speaking of stealing Vision's body, I have to admit I wasn't expecting that. I thought maybe this Vision was entirely a product of the false reality, like the twins seem to be. Making it actually his corpse coming to life just adds a whole new weird and creepy factor, and adds to the scene last week where we saw the corpse. I thought that was just in her mind, but turns out that was reality coming in. Just goes to show how much Wanda has been messed up by everything that happened to her. Her parents dying, being experimented on by Hydra, her brother dying, having to kill Vision only for him to come back to life to be killed again. All that's gonna drive any normal person insane. As far as I know, this is quite a unique sort of character arc we have here. Something new to the motion picture screen. I know there's nothing new under the sun, so it may be just something I haven't seen before, but it's not often we see a character go from a villain, like in Age of Ultron, to a hero in the following films, back to basically being a villain again in this show. I have to admit, I was shocked when she actually came out of the Hex to talk to the Sword Agents. I didn't think the show would go there that quickly. Just shows how fast things are ramping up against her. The cracks are starting to show and she's starting to get sloppy. What with the blooper scene with Agnes and their kids growing at impossible rates. And now that Vision is starting to figure things out, she's really getting nervous. I tend to wonder if there's going to be a big fight between the two of them at the end of all this. And that kind of seems to be what it's leading towards. We came close to it there with that levitation scene. But yeah, really great episode. I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10, taking a half point out for that dog's death. Seriously, that dog was adorable. That has to be the most distressing moment in the show so far. Poor dog. Anyways, what did you guys think? Got any theories as to what's going to happen next? Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I'll see you next time.